Troubling new information tonight on an accused child molester from Colorado Springs.
13 Investigates has learned Joel Longshore, who has been charged with sexually abusing his foster children, has been given permission by a judge to leave the state. KRDO News Channel 13 investigative reporter Chelsea Brinsell has been digging on this case for more than a week now. She joins us live with the disturbing information she uncovered. Chelsea.
Heather and Bart, court records show there are 5 victims in the case against Joel Longshore. And while the allegations against the former foster father are very concerning, decisions made by the court in this case are now being questioned. This is 46-year-old Joel Longshore, the man accused of sexually abusing foster children in his care. 13 Investigates attempted to call the phone number he provided the El Paso County courts after being charged. But this is what kept happening.
The person you have dialed is not able to receive calls at this time.
The fact that he's changed or disconnected the only phone number that he's provided to the court, and we have no indication that he's updated that phone number, is an absolute concern.
Here's a timeline of how we got here. Longshore was arrested in December on sexual abuse and assault charges. Within days, he was able to leave jail on a personal recognizance bond, which doesn't require him to pay or put up property to bail out of jail. On March 1st, the Colorado Springs Police Department announces they are seeking information about Longshore and believe there are more victims of sexual abuse. That same day, Longshore asked the court for permission to leave the state. Court records show Judge Robert Lowry granted that request 2 days later on March 3rd.
At this point, his passport wasn't required to be surrendered. We don't really know where he's at. There's no one keeping tabs on his location. He's looking at potentially an indeterminate or a life sentence in prison, and he could be anywhere.
Colorado Springs defense attorney Jeremy Lowe says it may be difficult to find Longshore because he doesn't have a bondsman like most people who bail out of jail on serious charges.
He's on a personal recognizance bond. That means there's nobody kind of verifying his location. If he had bonded out through a bondsman, there'd be a bondsman who would be verifying where he is at all times. They could even require an ankle monitor to make sure that he doesn't flee the state or flee the country.
13 Investigates found that the Longshore family previously cared for 4 foster special needs children, according to posts made on the Special Kids Special Families website. Special Kids Special Families said they cut ties with the Longshores some time ago, but wouldn't elaborate on when. A spokesperson for the nonprofit told me today that they are waiting for police to finish their investigation into Longshore. Reporting in the newsroom, Chelsea Brinsell, 13 Investigates.